Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. And in today's video, I'm going to be playing with a new palette in my collection that my dear friend Julie sent to me for my birthday. Absolutely blew my mind. And this is the Bard palette from Fantasy Cosmetica, which is a US indie brand, right? If that's wrong, will you please correct me in the comment section? But it's a indie brand that I've been wanting to try a palette from for a very long time. And this was the palette that I was really eyeing. And it's like the universe told me, you don't need to get that right now. Because I was just so touched that Julie sent this to me. This is such a gorgeous color story. I love this. And what I love about it is that we have neutrals, but also colorful options. Love palettes like that. So let me grab my glasses and I'll read to you the shade names. Okay, this is Performance, this kind of mustardy yellow matte. Then we have Charismatic, which is like a yellow and gold mixture, like a yellowy gold, maybe some, I don't know. It's beautiful. Then we have Enrapture, which is like this kind of rusty orange. Lore, which is a green, but looks like it's got some shifty stuff in there. Legend, which is like a purple and blue duochrome. Mythic, which is this beautiful like flame orange shimmer shade. Inspiration, kind of like an army green. Then we have Wanderer, which is kind of like a pink and orange, maybe shifty. And then we have Stories, which is like a reddish brown. Okay, so I think I know what I'm going to do for this look today. Of course, I want to dive right into the greens, but I think instead of doing that, because that's what I would normally do, I'm going to go into like this matte, and this matte, those three. And I think for the shimmers, I'm going to use these three somehow, maybe. I don't know if I'll use all three. We'll see. And then if you'd like to see me do another look with this, I can definitely do that and use the greens and the blue. I might, should I use that? We'll see. So going into Enrapture first and putting that in my transition area. I do have both brows done, and this eyelid is primed in the Juvia's Place Prep Prime Eyeshadow Primer. All righty then. Yeah, I just couldn't believe that Julie did this for me. I was so blown away by the kindness that so many people showed me on my birthday. Couldn't believe it. I just was like, wow, that is so nice, so wonderful. Ooh, yeah, this is nicely pigmented. Beautiful. Yeah, man, I have been checking out this brand for so long. I was like, I really want to try Fantasy Cosmetica. They have so many beautiful palettes with incredible color stories. And I really like the outer packaging of all the palettes too. They're really fun, really pretty artwork. Really nice. I'll hold that palette up again, of course, and I'll show you the outer packaging one more time just so you can really see it. I didn't really spend a whole lot of time on the outer packaging, but yeah, gorgeous. Really nice. And I feel like I can get back into my regular filming schedule now that my true crime video has been filmed and put up and all that. It's just, I don't mean to sit here and like say how hard everything is. That gets a little old when you're watching someone's channel and they're talking about how hard it is to have a channel. It's like, well, then don't have one, you know, because is it really that hard? So I have a little hair on my, come on, there we go. Because it's not really hard, you know, I mean, there's really hard things in life, and I don't think having a YouTube channel is one of those things. It's just time consuming, I think, is more accurate. And so, you know, when you're doing a video like that, it's just time consuming because there's a lot I put into it, you know, but it's my choice to put that into the, you know, it's not anybody, no one's forcing me to. So I do want to be careful when I say things are hard or about having a YouTube channel, because I don't know, it's not hard. It's just time consuming. That's it. So now that that's done, I feel like I can, like, you know, really get back into my normal filming schedule, even though I don't really have a normal quote unquote filming schedule. I just try to film as often as I can throughout the week when I have the time. That is absolutely stunning. I love it. It's beautiful. So now let's go into Performance. And then again, let's look at the outer. Isn't that pretty? The lights are glaring, but it's beautiful. Almost looks like stained glass. I love it. My stomach is making all kinds of strange sounds. I'm like, why? Why are we doing that now? I haven't eaten anything. That could be part of it. but it's like, meow, wah, ee. Sounds like a cat meowing. Bitsy was out in the hallway meowing. I filmed a video before this one. That should come up the day before this one does, using Steph's blush palette. And at one point she was out in the hallway making her little self known. She's so funny. I try to get her to come in here. Like right when I sit down to start filming, I'm like, okay, come in and lay down. And she acts like she's never been in here before. I'm like, what? And then inevitably, as soon as I start filming and talking, and I think she hears me talking, she's like, well, are you doing something in there without me? Can I come in now? And then I let her in, and sometimes she will go and lay down on the bed, and other times she just farts around in here and starts getting into stuff while I'm filming, and I'm like, could you not? Could you just go lay down? So I think she's maybe downstairs now. I'm not sure where she went, but I was gonna let her come in here. Well, I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. Woo! So now I wanna deepen up the outer V into my crease. I'm gonna go into stories to do that. And I do have a new member of my family. My son got a dog, and she is the most precious dog ever. Well, I have to be careful saying that because my other grandpuppy, Luna, my daughter's dog, is also the most precious in the land. So I have to be careful. I don't want Luna to feel left out here. But this dog is just precious. Her name is Winnie, which is the name that the shelter gave her. But my son wanted to get a female dog and wanted to name her Winnie, because that's my grandmother's name, my maternal grandmother's name, Winifred, but they called her Winnie. So when he was initially going to get the other dog that I was talking about in a past video, her name was Toffee, but Braden was going to change her name to Winnie. She ended up getting adopted by somebody else, so it just didn't work out, which wasn't meant to be. So Braden and his girlfriend move to a different town because he started a new job, which he's loving his new job. And so they went to the local shelter there, and they walk in, and here is this bulldog. She's not a pit bull. What's it's a English bulldog? I can't remember. She's a bulldog, and she's just precious. Okay, precious. She's got that melty, smushy face, and she's so cute. And she's kind of like I don't know, like an auburn color, brownish auburny. And anyway, when they saw her, they were just like, and my son said that as soon as she and he caught eyes, it was like love at first sight, and that was it. He knew he was going to have to get her. And she did not like being in the shelter. She did not like the dogs barking. She did not like being on the cold cement floor. She just did not like that at all. Poor little baby. I love this. This is so gorgeous. I'm going to go back around with Enrapture and put that, just kind of go around the edge of that, blend it a little bit better. She just hated it. So she was real sad acting, but as soon as they took her out of her little kennel at the shelter and took her outside, she just came to life, playing and happy and smiley and all that stuff. But as soon as they brought her back in and put her in the kennel, she was like, and just heart-wrenching to me. So they needed to spay her, so they kept her there for a few more days after Braden and Ella decided they were gonna get her. So he was able to go and get her, I want to say, was it last Tuesday night after work, I think? So by the time this video goes up, he will have had her for a week. And she's just precious. And he said that when they first brought her home, she slept pretty much steadily for 2 days. I think it was just she'd been up, not being able to sleep with the dogs barking and stuff. She just did not like being in the shelter. That is so pretty, although this is not blending that well because of the not getting it blent that well. Just, she wasn't happy there. I mean, so yeah, she slept pretty steadily for 2 days, and then started to perk up and wanting to hang out with them and do all kinds of fun stuff. So they are just loving it, loving having her. Okay, I think that looks Awesome. I still feel like I need to blend a little bit more right there, but I'm leaving it like this for right now. So now, what the heck should I do for the shimmers? I think I'm just going to use these two, and I think I'll pop that in my inner corners. Yeah. So I'm going to go into Wanderer first and then put Mythic towards the front part of the lid. Yeah, she loves to go to the park. She loves to, this is kind of flaky. I was going to use this brush, but it's, I don't know about that. Let me look a little bit more. I think I'm going to try this brush, actually. Is this my, I don't know what this is. I thought it was a Glam Light brush, but I don't think it is. Yeah, this usually picks up the flakes pretty good. Yeah, okay. I'm going to spray it just a little bit, just to try to minimize the fallout. Let's see, they've gone to the park. They go for walks. There's a neighbor lady down the street from them. Ooh, yes, that's gorgeous. There's a neighbor lady down the street from them that loves to give her treats. Let's see. She's learned how to sit. I think actually Ella's currently teaching her how to shake, but Brayden said that she learned how to sit in like 30 minutes. Just boom. She's very smart. They do have a cat named Nancy that she loves, that Winnie really loves. And Nancy's like, I don't really love you. So, I mean, they can be in the same room together and stuff, but Nancy, as soon as Winnie gets close to Nancy, she just kind of bolts. It's kind of funny. And then Winnie looks very dejected, like, she don't like me? Well, I like her. I want her to like me too. Poor baby. But yeah, and I was really emotional, shocking, about the whole thing, because I don't know, like, he kept sending his sister and I pictures, because we have a group text, kept sending us pictures of her. And I just kept thinking, oh, like, they saved her life, you know, and how wonderful that is, that she's now in this loving, happy environment. And she loves to cuddle, really into cuddling, loves toys. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my finger. Yeah, there we go. I just kind of wanted to get it on my lid, and then now I'm gonna go in with my finger and really get it jazzed up. That is so pretty. I can definitely see a little bit of an orange, kind of a pink, red, and orangey stuff going on. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into Mythic and put that towards the front. And I think what I'll do, I like this brush, is just clean this off a little bit. A little towel here, and I'll just use this brush. This, oh yeah, this is not as flaky. This is more of like a, I don't know, just, I don't know how to describe it. God, my stomach. Chill out. It's like, speaking a language that I don't know, I don't understand. Okay, let's put this here. Ooh, yes. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. I would say that this is more of a metallic finish. Well, the other one's pretty metallic too, but it's just a different formulation. It's not as flaky. Now I kind of almost wish I put that other shade towards the front, but you know what, I didn't, so. And I can always do it again later on down the road. That is beautiful. Actually, I really like these two together. First, I thought maybe this wasn't light enough, but I don't know why I have that weird thing where I feel like I need to have a lighter shade towards the front of my lid. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. Do whatever the hell you want. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? This looks like such a dork. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into Stories and just kind of smush that here so it kind of takes the edge of that shimmer down a little bit. And then I will be done. And there's really not a lot of fallout, just a teeny tiny little bitty bit. I could have had my base products on for this look, but you just never know. You never know. So I think I am done with this. I will go off camera, do my other eye, put the rest of my face stuff on. And then out of the Scorpio Hot blush palette from Mad Witch Cosmetics, I'm gonna use this shade right here today. This is my favorite shade, I'm pretty sure, out of this palette. Okay, I'll be right back. So this is my finished look, and man, I love how this look turned out. Such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. Julie, thank you so much for sending it to me. I cannot wait to play with it again. I really think I'll do a second look with this, or maybe 3 or 4 or 10, who knows, but I will use it again on my channel for sure. So I'll show you the palette again, but let me show you what else I have on my face today for my finished look. On my lips, I used a liquid lipstick from Wicked Sisters Cosmetics. This is in the shade Ghoulmore Forever. And I kind of forgot I had this. I have makeup sitting over there that I still need to use in a video. And this had been sitting over there since I got it, which was a while ago. And I was like, wait, what's that? And I thought, ooh, this will look really pretty with this eye look, you know, like I thought red or orange, but I thought, no, maybe purple, like a purpley red to kind of bring out the purpley red matte shade that I used on my eyelids. Love this. And then for my mascara, I used the Lash Princess the Essence False Lash Effects Lash Princess mascara, however you're supposed to say that. I use this. And then let's see here. For my highlighter, I use the Josh Cosmetics highlighter in Luna. I use this in my inner corners as well. I was going to use the lighter shade from the palette, but this is currently in my panning project. And I thought, maybe this would look pretty in my inner corners. And I also put this on my face today and I love it. Let's see, for my base products, I used a combination of the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh BB Cream in the shade medium, along with the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator in medium as well. This is almost gone, but I do have a fresh tube of this, so I'm really excited. I love putting both of these together. For my powder, I use the CoverGirl Clean Professional in Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I love this too. Smells like Noxzema, but I love it. And then for my bronzer, I use the Revolution Beauty Cream Bronzer in Light, right? Yeah, this is Light. Love this. This is also in my panning project. For my upper lid liner, I use the Revolution Beauty Iconic Flick Ink Felt Liner in black. I love this so much. I love everything I've used. And then, is that it? I did not use a primer on my face. I think that's it. And then I use the Mad Witch Cosmetics Scorpio Hot Palette for my blush. I use this shade right here, this orangey shade, kind of orangey pink. I love this so much. When I did my try on or my try on video, I really felt like this was my favorite shade, but then I was thinking maybe that, but I really do think this is my favorite shade out of this blush palette. So gorgeous. And I think it looks really nice with my eye look. Okay, that's it, I think, for my makeup, right? I don't think I have anything else on my face besides that. So now let's talk about the Bard palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. What a lovely palette. I mean, obviously I didn't use all the shades. I didn't use this shade, these two shades, or this one. So, you know, still have some shades I still need to use in here, of course. But I really loved the mattes. The mattes are really nice. Very blendable and pigmented. They all worked really well together, which that's what I love. It's really not fun when you start trying to put two shades together and they just don't blend well. I hate that. I haven't had a ton of experience with that. But yeah, they worked really well together and I love the shimmer shades. I will say that this shade on this eyelid is getting a little creasy. Could just be the wrong primer. You know, maybe the Juvia's Place primer is not the right primer for that. Maybe I should have used a tackier, like the Milani eyeshadow base. So the next time I use this palette, I'll use my Milani eyeshadow base. Just this shade is gorgeous. It's got that like red and pink and orangey shift, gold maybe too. It's beautiful. But other than the fact that this is getting a little creasy, again, I think it's the primer. I love it. Love this. Julie, thank you so much for gifting me this. I cannot wait to play with this again. Also on my lower lash lines, I used this shade called Performance and this shade called Stories. I put this one down and then just kind of blended it out a little bit with that. It does make me look kind of sick because this is a redder shade, more red. But whatever, I'm going with the sick look today. I don't care. Love this palette. Woo! And if you guys want to see me use it again, let me know because I'm happy to do that. I think I will use it again no matter what because I just really want to use all the shades. I want you guys to see all the shades and that would be really fun. If I had my ducks more in a row, I would have arranged a 2 looks video with this palette, but I got other stuff to film. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. I love to chat with you guys there. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.